All right, we've got something very special for you guys today. We have Mr. Rosaki Hilt.
Hi.
And he is a social media marketing guru. You guys are going to be so amazed at some of the things that he has to say. First of all, I wanted to give us a little background about yourself and how you got involved with this, and just give us some tips on social media marketing. We all got something going on where we want to get more exposure when it comes to social media and getting whatever our product, service, our website or something out there, a little bit better. So take it away, Mr. Rosaki Hilt.
Absolutely.
Nice
All
to
right.
have you.
I know.
Woo, woo. I'm here
Yeah.
with you. Yeah, right. I'm with the beautiful ladies. Thank you so much for
You're
having me here. I really
welcome.
appreciate it. You ladies are absolutely beautiful.
Thank
Really
you.
love it. Just a little bit about myself is I got started in this entrepreneur space about 8 years ago. Right when I got out of college. I didn't graduate, so you don't have to graduate to be the smartest, by the way.
Bill Gates didn't graduate.
Bill Gates, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But, I got started. I decided, hey, listen, I wanted to work for myself, and social media just made a lot of sense. So we've been in the game for a long time. We actually partnered with some folks out in the UK about 4 years ago. We developed a platform that takes the social behavior and the social science behind social media and combines it, so there is no guessing game when it comes to social media. So just kind of some of the things I'm going to talk about today is real simple. It's really about being authentic and transparent. That is the biggest thing that social media is missing nowadays. That's the biggest thing that most folks are missing, is that when you go on social media, everyone thinks that you have to look perfect. Everyone thinks that every single one of your posts have to be motivational. That you just have to be like this person's pie in the sky type thing. That's not true. Matter of fact, people will never connect with something like that. You're not going to build a big audience if you're not real. So I'll give you an example. I did a Facebook Live 2 days ago. Yesterday was Saturday, Friday, and just talked about some of the issues that I'm going with. That takes a lot for somebody to actually get in front of a camera and say, hey, listen, I'm going through this, and put it out there in front of people. But what I've noticed is that people really are going through probably the same thing I'm going through.
Just a matter of sharing.
It's just a matter of sharing. And I've had a few folks actually come into my inbox and say, hey, listen, I appreciate you for being authentic. I appreciate you for, not having to sugarcoat things and make it look like everything is perfect. So if you're building a social media presence right now, the biggest thing that I can tell you is be transparent, be authentic, be real. Because if you're not going to be real, people are going to sense that nowadays. You don't want to run any paid ads, so forget that stuff. Forget paid ads.
No paid ads.
No paid ads.
Okay.
Everything that we do is with no paid ads.
Okay.
When you do get online, you want to make your presence known by actually sharing relevant content that people are going to engage with. I feel like this is deja vu. This is crazy to me. This is real crazy. I looked over, had her notepad. I was like, did this happen already before?
I know, right?
Did this happen? But the point is, as I'm going to wrap this up, is that, hey, listen, you want to make sure that you're authentic. If you can be you don't want to be a robot.
Yeah.
That's right.
I do have a question. I know, right? I do have a question. I know you said no paid ads. So if you're trying to get a following where you get into a point where YouTube is actually paying you, so does that mean you need to have paid ads for them to pay you, or how do you get monetized? Because I'm sure a lot of people want to know that.
Or do they do it separate?
There's 3 steps. There's really 3 steps.
Okay.
The first step is you have to cultivate the audience, okay?
Okay.
So before you even think about getting paid or doing anything, build an audience.
Okay.
That's it. Don't worry about making any money.
Okay.
Then from cultivating the audience, you're going to nurture the audience. And after you nurture the audience, what that means is you're going to drip on them continuously with content. If you're actually wanting to be an influencer online, you should be seen every hour on the hour. It's pretty tough to do if you're working a job, if you're working a business. But if you're going to go full time here, you want to be every hour on the hour to nurture your audience. So this is 4 months. You're going to build the audience, and then the next 4 months you're going to nurture the audience, and then the last 4 months you're going to sell to the audience.
Okay.
So you have 8 months.
So you're going to build Nurture and then sell.
Build, nurture, then sell.
Okay. So talk about what you do and how you help a person go from like zero, let's start what you do as a business, how you can help someone. Because I want to make sure that people, you know about you and your business and how we can support you and get you, clients as well. So by putting it out there.
That's a great question.
Yes.
What we do is we actually have a robust system where we take every one of our clients through an analysis process. Matter of fact, that analysis process is about 10 to 15 days. We're going to look at your history. We're going to look at everything about you. We're going to send you about 100 questions on a questionnaire so we can know your background, so we can know your goals, so we can know your business goals. We really want to understand who you are. Then we have a team of content writers. We have about 100 to 150 content writers. Yeah, that will actually look at this, analyze this data, and come up with a strategic plan specific for your business and audience.
Okay.
So everyone here has a separate business. Everyone here has a separate goal. Everyone's going to have a different analysis. As soon as we go through the analysis process, that first 90 days, what we're going to do is we're going to build audience.
Okay.
We're going to put together Facebook Lives. We're going to put together strategies that you need to follow so you can actually go through that audience. The second step after that, we're going to drip on them with content continuously. Like the first 90 days, we're not going to put you out every hour on the hour. It would seem crazy, especially like your friends and your family now. They don't see you every hour on the hour. So we have to take time to actually get you there. And then after, we sell. So we do create custom packages for folks. Some folks have content coming out on every hour on the hour. Some folks have content coming out every 5 hours. Some folks have pictures. Some folks have video. It really just depends on who we're dealing with and the industry that you're in at that point.
Okay.
So, the biggest part of our process is our analysis process. You can't even be our client if you do not go through the analysis.
Right.
Because we can't help you if we don't know what you need.
Makes sense.
Okay. Based on our conversation a few days ago, you had mentioned that you work with, and this is a lot of people, with multi-level and network marketing. So, talk about that a little bit because, I'm sure a lot of people who are in that type of industry just don't know what to do. They can't get customers. They don't know what to do, how to, build a following or get their, get more people involved and things like that. So you said you work with a lot of people like that.
We work specifically, about 80% of our business is with the direct sales industry, with the network marketing industry. The biggest thing that we're having to drill into folks now is transparency and authenticity. It's so critical because you're taught to just put your products online, sell people online. No one's gonna buy anything from you online. Like I had somebody today. It was crazy. I'm about to read a real life example. She's in network marketing. She's trying to sell me when I'm already helping one of the top people in the company already. So I met her on LinkedIn. She tried to sell me something.
Yeah.
I said, listen, I'm already working with the company, top leaders higher than you. I don't want to come at you like that, but that's the real deal. She says,
like, have you read my profile? Like, yeah, right. Like, you would know that if you actually took the time to actually,
we did a whole live on that the other day. Dude, we do lives every day about stuff. Dude, just get on there and rant.
Right.
Really.
That she didn't hear you.
Dude,
Right.
it's crazy. Like, take time. This is a side note. Take time to read people's profile.
Yes.
learn about them
Yes.
before. Do
Yes.
your research before you actually
Yeah.
connect with them, or it's just out of respect. So if you know what they're doing.
So look, she says, okay, cool. Add me on Facebook. So I added her on Facebook. She says, introduce me to the person that you're working with in the company. So I introduced her. She even sent a positive message. She listened to that message on Messenger. Then today, I just commented on one of her, I didn't even comment on her post. I just liked her post. And she commented, she says, this is the world's first patent wearable nutrition. Interested in more info? And I'm like, what? Is she blind, or why is she asking me, am I interested in info when I just introduced her to one of my clients who is already in the company?
Right. Yeah.
So then I said,
She's not listening.
Pay attention to details. Yeah.
She gone. She's earrings clogged her pores and her eardrums.
it's crazy. I told her, I said, why would I get this from you when one of my best clients already offers the product? You never responded after I introduced you and I did what you asked. Can we get on a call later today? Authenticity and transparency is key. Will help bring more folks, especially online. And I put this on her comments, like, look, I already sent you a message. I did exactly what you told me to do, and like you just didn't hear any of that. You're trying to sell me, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, so you don't do that, that's for sure.
Biggest thing, if you're a network marketer, if you're in the direct sales industry, authenticity and transparency is absolute. That's the motto for this year.
On today's show, as we did the first time, we like to leave with a good thought.
Yes.
And the thought for today is, we talk a little bit about strong women and being confident. This is is called a takeaway truth. When nobody else celebrates you, learn to celebrate yourself. When nobody else compliments you, then compliment yourself. It is not up to other people to keep you encouraged.
Right.
It is up to you. Encouragement should come from the inside.
Awesome, Veronica.
That's a wrap. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on the chat. See you next time.